What's going on, everybody? I am Perry White. I'm the host of the Jaguar Journal. I want to make sure that you guys tune in live each and every Saturday morning from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. on 107.3 FM. We also have our affiliates in Alexandria, Louisiana, as well as down in New Orleans. And if you're not able to catch us on radio live, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel as well as follow us on Facebook. It's the Jaguar Journal.
Opinionated, outspoken, informative. The Jaguar Journal. Your source for the latest information on Southern University sports and SWAC athletics. A Baton Rouge sports talk tradition.
All right, bright and early on a Saturday morning, getting things rocking and rolling.
You a little too loud.
You got to get them. I want them to be loud.
You a little too loud, Perry. It's a little too loud. Let's crank it up a little bit slower this morning.
I'm on full throttle. It is the Jaguar Journal, and if you hear my voice, wake up. That's what I'm loud this morning. See, that's when the teacher walk in. She say,
"We're gonna have to find me some more caffeine on today."
They say good morning. See, everybody be like, good morning. No, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah. That's the response. There it is.
Yeah. Good morning.
I'm Perry White, Brandi B. Harris, my guy Mike, holding it down back here. I hope you guys had a great week. It is beautiful weather. It's that time of the year.
Does Mike have the sound effects? Do we have the sound effects today? There we go. Good morning. I think that woke me up.
What you talking about? I'm loud.
That woke me up, but I needed that. That woke me up. That was like my extra dose of caffeine just now.
Mike,
I enjoyed that. I appreciate you, Mike.
She talking about me, and then she wanted to blow the horn in there. They're scared somebody driving right now. Like, what
I'm
the hell?
sorry, y'all. I'm having a rough morning. Not rough. Let me not say rough.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those mornings.
It's like that sometimes.
It's festival season here in South Louisiana. If you haven't hit a festival, I encourage you to. I hit French Quarter Fest last Saturday.
How was it?
Fantastic. Beautiful weather, beautiful people, beautiful vibes, food.
What'd you
delicious. Eat? Shrimp beignet. So I kind of I've actually been complaining about my food selection all week because it's not that it wasn't good, but I didn't want to keep eating. I wasn't there for that long. I was only there for a few hours. I had to be in New Orleans on business, but I went for a few hours, got a drink. I walked around, got something to eat.
Okay.
But they had other food options. There were so many options.
You just couldn't help yourself.
I was overwhelmed. I was overwhelmed.
It's like that when you at the fair, a carnival or whatever, especially those big state fairs, and you just looking at all this stuff that you will never see on the menu nowhere.
Yeah, so it's like hard to pick. You know what I mean? And I can't keep walking around asking strangers, what do you have? Is that good?
Because I sure do that. I'll be looking all in your...
Well, I will be in line and wait for someone to walk past that looks cool and be like, hey, what's that?
What is
that? And they'll tell me, and I'll be like, is it good?
So a shrimp beignet, explain that to me.
So it's basically like a little fried dough with the shrimp inside. It's like seasoned like a...
Just a shrimp.
Then see, now we get into... It's one of those things that in idea, and it had like a sauce, right? Like a cream-based sauce. It was delicious. Mm-hmm. And in theory, I get the idea. And I bet on a Monday through Friday at wherever that place is, it probably slaps. But in a like when you're cooking from like mass producing...
What did it need more of to you?
Shrimp.
Just because it had a shrimp in it.
Well, maybe, I don't know. Maybe I just had a bad batch. Because a lot of people had it. And maybe that's why I chose it, you know? Because a lot of people were getting this. And that's why I was like, okay, so that must be...
Yeah, I need multiple shrimp. I don't need a shrimp. I need shrimp.
But yesterday, here in the 225, Baton Rouge Blues Fest going on. Longest running Blues Fest in America. Mm-hmm. And I had a good time. And that's why I'm struggling this morning. Because I had such a good time.
You listen to the blues?
Sometimes. I mean, definitely when I'm with my parents, when I'm out in Louisiana.
Name me a blues artist.
Kenny Neal.
Give me two more.
Like blues? B.B. King.
Blues.
B.B. King.
Okay. Do you ever listen to down home blues?
Like?
You ever heard of Marvin Cease?
No.
Johnny Taylor?
Yes, of course. Yes.
Okay. Carl Sims?
Yes.
You know what's a Carl Sims song?
I'm not going to name none.
Oh.
But I appreciate all music. My grandfather was a band director.
Bobby
so we
Rush.
listen to a lot of different music, of course. Yes.
Yeah. I like Marvin Cease. When I was young, I heard a song called Candy Liquor. I didn't understand it when I was young. But I'm grown now.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of those songs are very
Mike, you know what that is? Yeah, all right.
We're not going to get into it on the morning radio at 7:13 a.m.
Hey, well, that'll wake you up. He said something about candy licking. Yeah, that's the Blues Fest. That's what you get at a Blues Fest.
Blues definitely gives me brown liquor music.
Whiskey?
Like whiskey.
Yeah,
yes.
And I like whiskey and Coke.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's definitely grown-up music, I think.
You're not grown?
No, I am. But that's what I'm saying. You appreciate it differently when you're grown is what I'm saying.
Yeah, because it's a lot of stuff, and I appreciate it because...
Especially when you're listening to the lyrics, you know?
It's storytelling.
Yeah.
It helps through relationships. It gives you it's a hard truth to a lot of things that you may be dealing with in life, or it also say, I left home to be with my side piece. So it's all type of stuff, you know.
It's all type of stuff. I said it's all type of stuff.
I actually like that song. Side piece.
Really?
Got my whiskey. Mel Waiters. Yeah.
Well, we're going to be out there again today. My grandmother is out here. We had a great time, yeah. My whole family. We're really set up to have I love festival season.
You got your brown liquor ready?
It's all day. It's a marathon, not a sprint. That's a nighttime drink.
Yeah, you just take your time. You sip.
You got to wait till the sun go down a little bit.
Ooh, that sun.
It's going to be hot.
Oh, man, that sun.
Like I'm seeing maybe a high of 86. Like it's going to be hot and humid, you know?
That's
it's already
really
sticky out there right now.
That's really what gets it. It's the humidity.
Yeah.
And that makes me, I take about 3 showers a day from when May all the way through about
you must be outside all the time.
And then I have dreads.
Yeah. But that's the thing about the heat. That's what I tell people when they say they like hot weather. I'm like, but the problem with the heat is I have to start all over. Like you have to take a shower and start all over.
I reset 3 times a day. Yeah, no doubt about it. Reset button because my back, I be like, But that's why I'm at the pool typically. I swim. If I'm going to sweat, I'm outside.
Right.
You know, I like to do stuff in nature. I go walking. I do stuff.
Right.
So, but when you get the sweat under your knees, back that backside.
But see, that's why I don't have no hair. Because I like to be outside and do things, and I know that I would have to like start all over.
And you making me seasick.
I don't have time for all that. I don't have time for all that.
You making me seasick. You got that. Hey.
The waiver sugars?
You waved up. All right, let's get ready to take a break. We'll be back. Stay tuned. More of the Jaguar Journal.
Danny Johnson, first and foremost, outstanding young man, great character, great young man. Can't say enough about him. Great father. You always see him, hanging around with his son and spending time with his son and his family. As a player, I can't say enough about him. He has all the athletic ability that you would want in a kid with playing corner, the footwork, speed, all the intangibles.
I have a good work ethic. It's been a lot of times, in the off season, like I just push myself to go work out. Even if nobody else was out there, just to get an extra push when we get back into the season. Because I always want to have that edge over everybody else. So it's just that mindset that I have. I want to be one of the best. So I got to push myself. If anybody else does. And it's like a lot of stuff that I want to do with my son that I can't do because I'm playing ball. So my biggest return to him is just having him come to games on Saturday. And, he can see his father play in front of thousands of people. It makes him happy. So whenever he's happy, I'm happy. But just when I get the chance to just go home and hear everything he's been doing in school and what he likes and doesn't like, it just brings me back to that fatherhood of just being around him, and that's what I like to do. I put academics over football because I can't play football forever. At some point I'm gonna have to rely on that degree. So that's my biggest thing, and that's one reason why I came to Southern, to get that degree. So I set myself up to where I'll be able to graduate right after the season. So if football doesn't work out for me, I can always come back and go to grad school. So education is a big thing for me.
Danny Johnson put Southern University on a national stage. Obviously, everybody knows about Jag Nation and Southern University, but you'll see Danny Johnson playing on Sunday one day, and he'll be able to be an ambassador, for the university.
What's going on, everybody? I am Perry White. I'm the host of the Jaguar Journal. I want to make sure that you guys tune in live each and every Saturday morning from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. on 107.3 FM. We also have our affiliates in Alexandria, Louisiana, as well as down in New Orleans. And if you're not able to catch us on radio live, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel as well as follow us on Facebook. It's the Jaguar Journal. We are back. It is the Jaguar Journal. Perry White, Brandi B. Harris.
Good morning.
Mike, anytime I say her name from now on, you know what to do. All right, so we're going to try that again. Welcome back, everybody. It is the Jaguar Journal. I am Perry White, Brandi B. Harris.
I feel like DJ Clue or something. I feel
like you was the kid when 18 Wheelers drove by. You always did this.
Oh, country living. Country living. My grandmother's yard was so big that was the game. You had to try to catch. You see it coming around that because they lived on a highway, right? You see it coming around the curve, so you got to start running. To really get
I can see you doing it. Yeah, I see that, right?
Barefoot and all. Super country stuff.
Give me an idea of how country was your surrounding area.
So I always say down the bayou, okay, because that's where my grandparents lived, Thibodeau. Labadeville was really where I grew up.
Say that again.
Highway 308, Bayou side was my crib.
Labadeville?
No, Labadeville.
Labadeville.
Yeah.
Labadeville.
If you know, you know.
I'm trying to know. Say it fast now. So
Labadeville.
But if I say it slow, Labadeville.
Yes.
Labadeville. Okay, I got it.
Or Thibodeau. That's there, right there on the border of Labadeville and Thibodeau. But we lived on the Bayou side. So
you up the bayou or down the bayou?
This down the bayou.
Okay.
Bayou Lafourche is the longest bayou in the state. Mm-hmm. So I wouldn't say down the bayou because you could go all the way to Grand Isle.
Okay.
But we weren't that far. Thibodeau's not that far.
Okay.
South. Nichols,
Yeah.
People know.
Mm-hmm.
Well, anyway, Bayou side. So I grew up with the bayou in my backyard. Looking back on it, that was idyllic living.
So you fished?
Yeah, my dad did. My daddy always told me I talk too much to fish.
Yeah, because listen.
He said I was scared to fish away.
I don't
really,
know why
they just didn't want to take me, and I don't know why. I have a lot of resentment about this. I bring it up regularly to he and my uncle all the time. I bring it up.
I don't know why they used to say you had to be quiet to go fishing because they the fish ain't gonna come if you.
Because they just want to not have a kid around is looking back on it.
It's relaxing and chilling, you know, and you sitting there asking a million damn questions about everything. Everything, the water, everywhere the water move, what is that? Did you touch the fish?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're not scared to touch the fish?
No.
You ever scale the fish?
I mean, yeah, helping my dad sometimes, but he didn't always.
I'm just trying to figure out how country you will go.
Country, very country.
Okay.
Blackberry picking, pecan picking, country.
So you filled some buckets up before?
What?
Yeah, I hated it. I've been there. I've done that.
Like pecans in the fall, blackberries in the spring. Oh yeah. You know what I mean?
You proud of your heritage, aren't you?
I am. It made me who I am today. You know, I have a very deep appreciation and love for South Louisiana because of how I grew up and where I grew up and the people around me and the community, you know?
In South Louisiana, you know, this time of the year, a lot of festivals right here in Baton Rouge this weekend. It is the Blues Fest. So if you like the blues, get over there, enjoy yourself. I was at Live After 5 yesterday. You were there as well, and been able to just enjoy some good music and very crowded. A lot of people out.
A lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people. I have a plan for today, though. I'm going to stake my claim early.
You know, people are rude. Even if you stake your claim, you come back and be like, I know they didn't move our stuff. Then what?
Well, we got a crew. So, not, you know, the crew, you kind of be in and out.
Mm-hmm.
So somebody is always there. You know what I'm saying?
And not only the Blues Fest, for the people that know, happy 420. I don't know for all the people that's out there. Somebody.
Oh, that's what you're doing on a Saturday morning.
I mean, I'm real. It is it perfect that it's on a Saturday, so people won't be missing work or doing whatever else. So,
well, the restaurants should probably have specials. I wonder. Let me look that up. I wonder if any restaurants have specials.
And if you hear me, Perry White is saying, Mike, why they don't have no 420 specials? Huh? That should be the thing today for restaurants, because you know folks gonna be hungry, and if you know, you know. You see anything? Any 420 specials?
I'm really trying to find something local for folks.
I think one of the places maybe like Chiba Hut. You ever been to Chiba Hut?
Never.
Never?
Where's that?
It's off Burbank in the shopping center, like Rotolos.
What do they sell?
Sandwiches, soups, whatever. It's really actually pretty good.
So yesterday I made the mistake of eating before I got to the festival, and I regret that. So today,
why? I'm
just gonna eat at the festival because festival food is so much more fun than like going somewhere that's available to me every day. You know what I'm saying? Like that's I'm very strong about that with festival season.
So what did you eat
yesterday?
Yeah,
I'm not even gonna say it. Fast food.
From where?
I'm not gonna say it.
You ate McDonald's?
I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it.
You remember that? You never thought you grow up and then somebody don't want to talk about their fast man. Look, fast food was the thing. It's still, hey, every now and again I grab me something. You went to McDonald's?
Every now and again.
Yes.
Yes.
I like
I'm
a
French
McDouble.
fry addict.
No pickle, no onion.
I admit I have a problem.
I absolutely.
With French fries.
I hate. Does anybody like those little chopped up bitty pieces of onion on them burgers? I absolutely hate them onions.
No.
No.
I'm such a plain burger eater.
Oh, you like my son. And just meat and cheese, Dad. And a little ketchup.
Yeah, something like that. That's the vibe.
You know 420 specials today?
I do not see anything local and I don't see anything. I guess what I'm looking for when I'm looking at this online is a special at a place that is specifically for 420, and I don't see anything like that. These are all just specials that are already running.
They celebrate. We do so much on Cinco de Mayo and Mardi Gras and all these others, and we just,
I'm scared of y'all on Cinco de Mayo.
Oh, listen, Baton Rouge, know how.
I know
St. Patrick's Day, Cinco de Mayo.
It's too much.
I absolutely love it. What I think is really funny, and look, I don't care how much black people really embrace Cinco de Mayo and will just go. You would think it was our holiday.
I want to see that energy on Juneteenth then. I want to see that on Juneteenth. I want to see that energy on Juneteenth.
I mean, we would literally you would think it's our holiday, right. Cinco de Mayo. It's like, damn, I ain't know you so festive.
Right.
Sombrero hats, tequila, all that stuff.
Just drinking. Let's be honest.
But listen, unfortunately, South Louisiana, don't matter if you black, white, whatever color.
Well,
You
people just find an excuse. Yeah, they're finding a reason. It's just an excuse.
There was supposed to be a full moon tonight. Well, let's go. The first time I'm glad we brought this up. The first time I really knew people in Louisiana drank like that was the first hurricane I experienced here. And the meteorologist was like, this storm is coming in. Everybody make sure X, Y, and Z.
Hurricane party. That's so irresponsible.
I was what the hell?
Now that I work in news, I recognize how very irresponsible that is.
Went to the store. It's food on the shelf, but you go to the alcohol aisle. All the alcohol was gone. Because
there's the logic, I think, and y'all tell me if I'm wrong, is that if we're going to be in here.
What we going to do?
Locked in the house.
What?
Might as well have a good time. I think that's the logic.
And if the power go out and you in there full of it and you hot.
Well, but then now once the power goes out, the storm has passed. You get what I'm saying? Like once you get to that point, the storm has passed. So now we can go outside and,
Hurricane parties I never thought that was a real thing, but
it is a real thing.
I went to the store and I was like, I know they didn't drink up all the alcohol. Bread's still there, right? They always tell the first thing they say is grab you some bread and some eggs and little stuff like that. The alcohol was gone. So I that's when I realized I'm in a place that knows how to party.
Yeah, like I have plans for every weekend from now through the beginning of June, okay? Because this weekend is the Blues Fest. Next weekend is not only the Jazz Fest in New Orleans, but it's also Festival International in Lafayette. Then the next weekend is the Jazz Fest, and it literally just goes on and on and on.
Yeah, you got the Crawfish Festival in Bro Bridge coming up.
So much. And I intend to do every single one,
Are you prepped and ready for this? You got to hydrate through the week.
I drink a gallon of water every day, almost a gallon. So I know I'm ready as far as that part goes. But you're not going to see me out here like a festival is a marathon, not a sprint. It needs to be an all-day thing. So if you out there whiskeyed up, like that's just not the wave at 2 p.m.
Sound like you've been stacking your coins for this time of the year.
A lot of those festivals, are free.
Well, you're going to eat the food.
But I was going to go out to eat anyway. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you think about it, you're already going to go buy food anyway. So you might as well go to a festival where you're getting something that you're not going to never.
So I had one of the best things I've ever had before. I went to the Crawfish Festival in Bro Bridge some years back.
That's one I've never been to.
Oh, man, I had a good time. And that was the first time I saw a guy with the washboard or whatever. Yeah. And it kind of, I was like, what the hell is that? But nonetheless, I was in the line and for one thing, and then this lady walked by with a bowl. It was just a bowl of goodness. And I'm like, what is that? And she, she told me, she said, I got that from over here. It was rice with the crab cakes. It was 2 crab cakes with this etouffee poured over it. Now, remind you, I'm new to Louisiana.
Fire. That sounds fire.
Listen, I sat in that line.
That sounds fire.
I ate it. And it just something snapped. When you take that first bite and it's just something that's wow.
Yeah.
I ate that. I was so full. I went back in line and got. I overly indulged.
Like you hear like that trumpet horn, that sound from like an angel, like and you're like, oh, this is eating.
And then I went back and got it again. And just so happened, I started talking to the guy who ran it. He gave me the second one for free. He said, "Man, you back out?" I said, "Listen, this is the best thing I've had out."
And then like when you think about it, you were already gonna go like on the weekend. Like tell the truth, you were already gonna go likely. Spend money to eat somewhere.
I do a lot of grilling. I grill a lot.
Well, I mean, we cook a lot too, but definitely on the weekend, those are always the times where maybe on a Saturday we'll go out to eat. So I see it as for festival season when this weather is nice. If there's a festival within an hour or so, let's just go over there and spend the day. It's something to do. A lot of the festivals in Louisiana are free. I know not Jazz Fest, but a lot of the festivals are free to just pull up, find you something to eat. You know what I'm saying?
And I love my mom.
No shade to Jazz Fest.
No, I love Jazz Fest. Jazz Fest is actually my favorite festival.
Yeah, obviously.
My mom came down one year. I don't know why my mom liked Big Frida.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was like, we're going to see Big Frida. And I'm like, Mom, what?
Big Frida, the Queen Diva.
Oh, my God. So I went, but just so happened come and perform that year. So I was like, all right, I can, because Chi-Town roots, I grew up on coming. So I'm like, cool, I can do coming. But me and my son at that time was a lot younger. And I was just like, Mom, why do you have us watching Big Frida? I'm just not, I'm not
Well,
part
my
of that
husband
fan
is
base.
a big fan of Anderson .Paak, so I'm really trying to go to Jazz Fest to see Anderson .Paak.
Really?
Yeah, because we've never seen him live and definitely listen to his music all the time.
I don't even know who Anderson .Paak is.
Really? Leave the door open?
That's not Bruno Mars?
Well, and he did that song with Anderson .Paak to give Anderson .Paak a bigger. But Anderson .Paak is the artist that is behind that song. Yeah.
Oh, good. Thank you for telling, because I'm like, that's not Bruno?
It is, but Anderson .Paak is the guy behind that. Yeah, no, Anderson .Paak. Paak is that guy.
Paak is that guy.
Yeah.
Thank you for telling me that. All right, let's get ready to take a break. We'll come back, talk about more stuff. All right, it's the Jaguar Journal.
It's On the Yard Sports, and I'm Perry White, and what I need for you to do is go follow and subscribe to our YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, as well as Twitter right now.
Talk about offense, we talk about Southern, and it begins with their passing game.
Tom, beyond potent, we're talking about high octane, we're talking about fast break, we're talking about 41 points a game, some 500 plus yards since Terrence Levy has taken over this offense.
Because that young man doesn't drop any ball.
With the legacy that you started here, you got to feel happy to see it continue on with Doug Williams.
Ball now back at the 22-yard line. Levy, no pressure at all. Touchdown, Ingram. The Bayou Classic. Levy on a first and goal play. Throws a touchdown. Grambling comes with a blitz. Levy steps in the pocket, and his pass is caught. One-handed grab.
Sort of in the middle of the road of the SWAC, but immediately they jump on the Jackson State defense. And here's Levy rolling out. And the pass is caught. Ball is at the 31-yard line. Again throwing the football downfield. Oh, and his receiver Hayes makes the catch. See you later. Touchdown, Southern. If you're going to get, I got some free tickets. Look out for it, brother. Going downfield. Oh, and what a play by Southern.
Score. He's played a lot tougher ever since. And this is a free play for Southern.
2nd and 15.
It's a free play.
Levy completes his
pass.
It's
a free play.
Oh, and he's still up.
It's a free play.
Hayes is going to continue running inside the 10, the 5. Unbelievable, Michael Hayes. 3rd down. And 23 for a first. Levy over the middle. Nice pass that time. 2nd and 20. Levy doesn't have to get it all, but he's going to have to pick up some yards. Here he is throwing, nice catch made.
Big receiver, Michael Hayes. There he goes.
Hayes makes the catch. Hayes still on his feet. Hayes looking for blocking. Hayes trying to find a hole. Hayes is still on his feet. He alley-oops. He's inside the 15 and drawn out a foul.
Touchdown.
Backfield. Plenty of time for Levy across the middle. Has his man at the 15. You know, I don't know if you want to break the spirit of Terrence Levy or not. Here he wings one wide open down the middle, and a one-handed grab made.
The way. 3rd down in 4. And here's Lewis off the catch. Lewis still on his feet, and Lewis is streaking down the sideline. Touchdown. So they move back 5 yards. Levy on 3rd down. Looking down the sideline. Yes, sir. Big time player.
Guys stepping up like they're going to blitz.
All right, we are back. More of the Jaguar Journal. Good morning. I am Perry White, Brandi B here in the studio.
Period.
Oh,
we love that. Good morning. Who else has their own sound effect? Say less.
Come on, I'm letting
Look,
you
you're speechless. You're speechless. You have nothing to say.
In your glory right
now.
Y'all
see it. Y'all see it. Y'all feel the energy. That's better than coffee. I'm not even going to lie to you. Hit it again, Mike, please. Let the people know. Period. Yes. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to everybody out there in Jaguar land.
It looked like you're starting to really enjoy this. It was
a
slow
little bit.
for just a second. It was slow for you.
Was it?
You was like, you're loud.
Ooh,
you know, yeah.
Not shade.
Can you tone it down?
It is early on a Saturday morning. I already explained to the people.
Mm-hmm.
Had a long day yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
A good time well spent, but, you know, a long day.
Yeah, you got to still bring it. Long day, long night.
So Saturday mornings, it's like, oh.
I always tell people, my Friday nights, I try not to do anything. I've learned my lesson. Mike has seen me stagger on in here because it's like, boy, Didn't get no sleep.
I'm trying to have a new outlook, and all you got is right now. All you got is today.
So just go hard.
So go enjoy it. I don't like when people do the YOLO thing. They go a little bit too far. I'm saying go enjoy it. Like, why, be sitting around miserable when especially when there's free things to do. And if you had heard Mr. Kenny Neal last night, and then by the time they got to the end of their performance around 7:30, 7:45, if you were there, you were there. If you know, you know. When they did, That's the Way We Roll, and everybody was singing and dancing. It was just a beautiful, and that was free. That was a moment that people got to enjoy together at the cost of nothing.
That's it.
Just to sit back there and be vibing with your people,
That's why I like tailgating so much, especially, when it's football season for Southern. Man, look.
My parents are like this. If you know my parents, then you already know that they live for...
Your parents Southern grads?
Yeah.
Okay.
My dad is Juke.
You a legacy.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't... Yes. Look, I'm learning about you right here.
Third generation. My grandmother who
Mike, did you know?
My grandmother who was out with us last night is also Jaguar. Also Southern University graduate.
So you just come from a long line of
My husband
Jaguars.
is a Southern University graduate. His mama and daddy Southern University graduates. His grandfather and grandmother Southern University graduates.
Do you all go to the games together?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Last time, so I didn't...
Wait, this is like an arrangement?
What you mean?
Like, we're Southern, y'all Southern. Our kids grew up.
No, it just kind of happened to be that way. And I think I told y'all last week
this is too
how
Southern.
Me and my husband really started kicking it after, we saw each other in Mayberry and on a Monday and like the whole thing. But it's it's deep and it's heavy. It's beautiful.
I thought we was going
last
to Coming
night,
to
ran
America.
into one of my former, I'm going to say a teacher, because I did the Timbuktu Academy every summer from like 4th grade through graduation in high school with Dr. Jola Bagayoko and the late Dr. Ella Kelly from the chemistry department and the physics department. And I stayed on campus. And these are one of the people, like, she mentored me. Like, I was a little girl, like pre-braces. You know what I'm saying? Like, mentored me. And, she embraced me last night. So the Southern thing is in us, and it's an appreciation for a community that it goes far beyond the 4 years that you spend in school.
I'm the first person in my family who went to Southern, and all they kept saying, why you want to go down there with them folks? That's all my people kept saying. Why you want to go
Where they wanted you to go?
Anywhere. So there's an idea to people that's outside of Southern. See, now that I'm here, graduated, I'm all the way entrenched in it, right? There's an arrogance and a swag that Southern fans carry with us when we go places.
Oh, with bougie. I didn't know this.
Well, we pull up, they like, where they get all them RVs from? Right? They always
Where they get that nice merch from?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And then, we'll go.
I love that for us.
Just like I'm talking about that hurricane, go clear out that alcohol. We'll go to somebody's town and look. Eat up the food, drink all the drink.
I'm so in it. I guess I'm, as you're saying it, I'm realizing this, but I never looked, because I've never looked at it from an outsider perspective. As I'm telling you, like my family history and stuff, I never. But now that you're saying it,
a lot of people
I can see that.
I'm considered like an outsider, I guess. So it took people at one time.
Well, this is fantastic. I feel good right now.
Where did you come from? Do you have a background in? No, I just fell in love with Southern, and I decided to come here. But the rest of my family, they went to other places.
Yeah.
But my mom, most of all, she went to UAPB. I have an aunt that went to Valley, got a master's at Jackson State.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I always used to get on
we
there
all
about
got
that.
family that, they make their own decisions.
My uncle, my aunt's husband went to Grambling.
And you say that. Well, that's what I'm saying. You got to let people make their own decisions.
Yeah. So and when it came
but
to
it's
me,
all love, obviously. They
was like, and I kept saying Southern. Why you want to go down there with them folks?
So you're the only one in your family?
Only one. Nobody's ever remotely. I don't even have family in Louisiana.
Wow.
So it's just like a leap of faith. Just go down here. But the thing was, the outside perspective, and I can tell you from those years of being on the outside and when Southern would come to Pine Bluff, because my mom, one thing about it, I grew up, I was the little kid in the little windsuits with the little hat cocked to the side with the pom-pom. Just walking in a turkey leg or a hot dog or something in my hand. But it was always when Southern came to town for other people, they looked forward to that game because they knew it was an energy that came with it. It was some type of excitement.
Wow.
The band, Southern, during those years, especially when I was younger, football was rolling.
Right.
So the fan base traveled. It was always a good time. And people brought about a certain arrogance about themselves. And I really don't like it. You said arrogance.
Yeah.
Now you got me saying it.
No, not arrogance.
It was a swag and confidence and
it's
pride.
It's a confidence and pride. That's what it is. It's a confidence and pride.
And you don't get that. There's a reason why they call it the Jaguar Nation. You don't get that in a lot of other schools when you look at their fan base and you look at the excitement that they have behind their sports. And so,
well, that's very interesting.
And so when Southern come to town, they be like, yeah, here they come. You start to see that first flag come in,
but
and then it's multiple
people
flags.
Always enjoy us when we come.
So they say, because we'll boost your economy.
People enjoy us when we're there.
We spending money. We getting your hotels. We
Jaguar
eating your food.
fans travel. That's what I was going to say. Jaguar fans definitely, they travel, they support. They're going to be there in heavy numbers. You're going to see blue and gold when there's a Southern event out there. You know what I mean?
And them flags
You're not going to be looking for. You're not going to have to look for fans.
And that's what I used to like. You start to see those car flags, and then you hear the photo. Oh, they in here. They coming.
Right.
And then before you know it, the game started, and you look on the other side, and it's just full of fans, right? It's full of people.
Right.
And you see blue and gold, the band cranks up, the football team comes out. And so from an outside perspective, that's why they were saying why. Because to other people, if you're not entrenched and or involved in this, it's kind of like.
But, I mean,
who are y'all?
But there's a
Why?
reason for that, is there not? I mean.
You tell me the reason.
You wanted to transition into sports?
Wait, you talking about for me?
No, I'm saying transition into sports because there's a reason why.
Oh!
There's a reason why they be confident.
Why is that? Tell me.
Where you want to start?
You got it. The floor is yours, Senator.
For example, Southern softball beat Grambling softball at the beginning of that series.
Mike, we need that horn. Who we beat?
Grambling. 9-1.
That's what I'm talking about.
Like, there's a reason why.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel now.
And it's not because they're losers.
You sound like a Southern fan right now.
And it's not because they're losers.
You sound like one of them people them folks down there. You sounding like them folks down there.
They don't always just be supporting because they gotta support. They be winning.
They be winning? You sounding like them folks my mama talking about why you want to go down there. Southern University softball, of course, getting that victory over Grambling, 14-22 on the season. They are 10-9 in conference play. Of course, we always get a chance to talk to Coach Brittany Williams here on the show. I didn't reach out to her this week. I just feel like maybe I bother you because you're always on here. But I'm always one to say to sell the program as much as possible because you start to look at programs like softball who may not get quite the much attention as we will give a football or a basketball. But nonetheless, we love our women's sports. Softball is one. Those young ladies are really turning things around right now and doing their thing. Beating Grambling is a good day. I almost said something. I don't care what it is. We can flip quarters, rock, paper, scissors. It does not matter. If you beat Grambling, that is a good day. And guess what? That series is being played here in Baton Rouge this weekend. Southern getting a victory 9-1 yesterday over Grambling State. They will take on Grambling again today at 12 noon at Lady Jaguar Field. Be sure to get out there and support the Southern University women's softball team against Grambling State. And then they'll wrap things up at 2 o'clock. Doubleheader today, 12 and at 2 o'clock. Taking on Grambling State. So they need your support. I've been able to go out there. I saw them against Xavier, and I saw them against Texas Southern. One thing about softball, the chants. All the chants are crazy in the dugouts. I mean, whether it's talking about your name or whatever.
Yeah.
They have, and I want to know, do they have practice just for chants?
So you're not a TikTok guy?
No.
Okay, so on TikTok, I haven't been seeing this trend. I haven't seen Southern specifically, but I've seen college and high school softball teams with these chants. They do them on the bus. They're really, really good at them. And so the trend that I was seeing was a girl will, like the person holding the phone, obviously it's recording, will go up to a player and say, what's your favorite chant? What's your favorite dugout chant? And then they'll start doing it. Now the whole team is singing it. And I didn't know. I think that's fantastic.
These chants.
I love that energy.
We got to make it over to a softball game and get the witness this because the chants, listen. That's what I asked Coach. When y'all got to practice just for this? Like, is this like one of those late night practices where, and it just comes off the fly? And how they remember all of them, I do not know. But
I think that's fantastic.
it is fantastic.
Absolutely fantastic.
Let me tell you what's fantastic. We got to pay some bills. That's what's fantastic because there's money generating through here, right? We need that flow. Let's take a break. We'll come back more to Jaguar Journal.
It's On the Yard Sports, and I'm Perry White, and what I need for you to do is go follow and subscribe to our YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, as well as Twitter right now.
T.R. Ricks is a fifth-year senior who's getting his first chance to drive the train that Bob talked about. And right now, he's driving it quite well because the Southern Jaguars are kicking butt in the SWAC conference. As Bob mentioned, 6-0 overall in the SWAC, and T.R. Ricks has played so well. Over 2,000 yards passing. In the last 3 games running the football, he's been over 100 yards on the ground. The respect factor that he gets from his teammates is incredible. As a fifth-year senior who's never started, they elected him captain. And the numbers he has put up are represented on your screen. 27 total touchdowns on the offense, a pass percentage of nearly 60%. He could be the SWAC Player of the Year on the offensive side.
Best, and they're going to get a huge dose of the best offensive player in the SWAC, and that being Thomas Ricks.
Yeah, what Thomas Ricks has found a way to do is just beat defenses either with his arm, with his feet, or with his leadership capabilities, finding a way to win the games late with fourth-quarter comebacks. He showed versatility and athleticism. He's a tremendous athlete that knows how to win, most importantly.
He really is a leader both on and off the field.
I just think it has come to a maturity level. I have a 4-year-old son, and, when he was born, I had to grow up fast, and, just staying in school and practicing every day, trying to get better every day, just so he can have a better future. It's just been my inspiration. So, I just think that's my motor that drives me and, keeps me in the game.
His 4-year-old son, Collier, has not missed a game this season. They throw the football around in Rick's dorm room at Southern, and he says it's great playing football with Collier. 1st and 10. Ricks. He's got Vernon. Vernon makes the catch at the 45.
They can run the entire offense with all those guys in the game.
Ricks to Vernon. 1st down. Holmes in the backfield. Ricks. 1st down. Gage on the tackle, but not until Ricks picks up the 1st down. 2nd and 7. Ricks. Overstreet's got it. Across midfield. Ricks has a receiver downfield. It's caught for a touchdown. Territory. Ricks fakes the pitch. Gets inside the 15.
He's the type of young men that represent his philosophy in life and in football.
Ricks in a shotgun. He's going to run it out to the 10. And 2nd and 11 after the holding penalty. Sidearm toss. And a nice catch. Ricks on the 1st and 10. Little draw play. Takes it outside. He's got the 1st down.
But Ricks going to take it up.
We're back. It is the Jaguar Journal. Now, they said we were sounding like robots. I don't know. Do we still sound like robots? And so I'm going to keep talking for a second. Y'all tell me, do we sound better now? I don't know. How we sound? Nobody saying nothing. We must sound good. Yeah, all right, I'm Perry White.
Brandi B. Harris. Or Mike working on. He's doing technical stuff.
Yeah, they say still messed up.
Yeah.
Hey, we don't know what's really going on, but we're going to keep trying to keep it going.
Okay.
Yeah. Whatever the case may be.
What about baseball?
Baseball.
Southern University Jaguars swept the Grambling Tigers last weekend.
Tell us about it.
And then went into playing Dillard this week.
The beat Dillard.
Yep. So I guess I'm just looking forward to getting another SWAC championship trophy at this point.
Is that what you waiting on? Yes.
You tell me how it all stacks up to look forward to the
what?
SWAC championship.
Okay. So Southern baseball 17-17 right now, 10-4 in conference play. Currently right now, 2-game losing streak. Not really good. Yeah, we still sounding like robots, Mike. I don't know what's going on.
I'm just trying to talk to them, trying to get that part figured out.
I should sing until we figure it out.
Absolutely not. Let's at least fill the air with some quality.
We still hitting on that, Mike? All right. It's still messed up. Well, let's do this. Let's take a break. Try to get things figured out, and we'll come back and try to keep things going. All right, y'all stay tuned to the Jaguar Journal.
It's On the Yard Sports, and I'm Perry White, and what I need for you to do is go follow and subscribe to our YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, as well as Twitter right now.
T.R. Ricks is a fifth-year senior who's getting his first chance to drive the train that Bob talked about. And right now, he's driving it quite well because the Southern Jaguars are kicking butt in the SWAC conference. As Bob mentioned, 6-0 overall in the SWAC, and T.R. Ricks has played so well, over 2,000 yards passing. In the last 3 games running the football, he's been over 100 yards on the ground. The respect factor that he gets from his teammates is incredible. As a fifth-year senior who's never started, they elected him captain. And the numbers he has put up are represented on your screen. 27 total touchdowns on the offense, a pass percentage of nearly 60%. He could be the SWAC Player of the Year on the offensive side.
Best, and they're going to get a huge dose of the best offensive player in the SWAC, and that being Thomas Ricks.
Yeah, what Thomas Ricks has found a way to do is just beat defenses either with his arm, with his feet, or with his leadership capabilities, finding a way to win the games late with fourth-quarter comebacks. He showed versatility and athleticism. He's a tremendous athlete that knows how to win, most importantly.
Really is a leader both on and off the field.
I just think it has come to a maturity level. I have a 4-year-old son, and, when he was born, I had to grow up fast and, just staying in school and practicing every day, trying to get better every day, just so he can have a better future. It's just been my inspiration. So, I just think that's my motor that drives me and, keeps me in the game.
His 4-year-old son, Collier, has not missed a game this season. They throw the football around in Rick's dorm room at Southern, and he says it's great playing football with Collier. 1st and 10. Ricks. He's got Vernon. Vernon makes the catch at the 45.
They can run the entire offense with all those guys in the game.
Ricks to Vernon. 1st down. Holmes in the backfield. Ricks. 1st down. Gage on the tackle, but not until Ricks picks up the 1st down. 2nd and 7. Ricks. Overstreet's got it. Across midfield. Ricks has a receiver downfield. It's caught for a touchdown. Territory. Ricks fakes the pitch. Gets inside the 15.
He's the type of young men that represent his philosophy in life and in football.
Ricks in a shotgun. He's going to run it out to the 10. And 2nd and 11 after the holding penalty. Sidearm toss. And a nice catch. Ricks on the 1st and 10. Little draw play. Takes it outside. He's got the 1st down.
But Ricks going to take it up the middle on 2nd and goal and score the touchdown. It'll rise and it'll get cloudy again. And under the sun, Ricks on 2nd down.
All right, we are back. It is the Jaguar Journal. So we got some technical difficulties. So we're getting 2 reports. We sound good on the radio. Yeah. It's the online streaming part that sounds the way that it is. So the good thing about it is we're at the top of the hour. What we're going to do is, if you're watching on our YouTube and Facebook Live, we're going to restart that. So that live is going to shut down, and we're going to restart the live. So if you're on there and you're watching, when you get the notifications, just start back up. So we're going to be able to get this thing going again. So y'all just bear with us as we deal with it, all right? So Mike going to get us together. We're going to get ready to go to the top of the hour. You ready to do that, Mike, so we can figure this thing out? So we're going to the top of the hour. We'll come back on the other side. We're going to hopefully get this thing together. Then we're going to have Jim Klein Peter. We're going to talk some Southern University football, I'm pretty sure, especially for those listening on the radio. Southern University football spring game was last week, so we get some updates and get an idea of what did we see under first-year head coach Terrence Graves when it came to Southern University football. So you guys stick with us. If you're watching on the live, if I'm still sounding like a robot, hopefully you hear me. But we're going to start the live over, restart it, so you get over there. For the people on the radio, hey, you just continue to rock and roll with us, all right? So, hey, we top of the hour. Let's get ready to take a break, fix these things.